Hey, this is Sekou Wrights from SimplyRides.com. Today we're riding shotgun in the Land Rover LR4 in Newark, New Jersey.
Hi, I'm Sakina with Keeping It Rich with Sakina, and I am keeping it rich with SimplyRides.com. Okay, one of the coolest things about this is because I don't really have to use the key. I just stand close to it and it opens. On the rare occasion that I'm actually in my office in Newark, I always go to Van Gogh's Ear, my favorite coffee shop in Union, New Jersey. So it is around lunchtime, so I think we're gonna shoot over there and get some iced coffee. Oh, how fancy is that? I don't have to really break my neck to not hit the Mercedes behind me. That comes in handy. The mirrors, they shift down when I'm going in reverse or forward. Oh, very nice. It's repositioning. My first car was a Sunbird when I was like graduating high school, going into college. So that lasted only for the summer before I actually got to college. But my first official car after that was a 1996 Saturn that I bought in 1997, and my car payment was $399 a month in 1997. I later found that my interest rate was about 22%, and that was because my credit was so bad. That was the only way I could get it, was on this really high predatory interest rate for high-risk borrowers of cars. But it taught me a good lesson because I paid for it for a year straight, and then I was able to refinance it with the credit union at my college and start to rebuild my credit. And so then I got my payment down by like another $100 after a year. So it was really, really a good lesson learned. I don't think I've dreamed about a car, but if I was going to dream about one, I think I have the Range Rover, just because it's still a moderate sized SUV, but it's big and it has a whole lot of luxury in it. I like the Land Rover. I think the Land Rover is a really nice son or daughter of the Range Rover. So I do like the Land Rover though. It's a really good weekend car, and actually it's probably also really good for me to get back and forth to the city because it's an SUV, but it's still compact enough that you can actually park it on the street. And I keep it rich, so I park on the street whenever possible. I try not to go into a parking garage. So actually I do really like it for that too, and it's incredibly comfy. And did I mention it has a touchscreen navigation? We talked to Malik Yoba in one segment where he helps us understand how he keeps it rich. He tells us about his budgeting as an actor because he gets lump payments, and how he pays himself the same amount every month regardless to how much he gets paid, whether it's the big blockbuster checks of Why Did I Get Married To, or whether it's the Guess Weekly. That's Keeping It Rich with Sakina. I'm still impressed with the navigation system because it's touchscreen, and I'm familiar with having to still turn a knob to select where I'm going. So the fact that I can touch this is still fascinating me. I love coming here. Been coming here for ages. The massage mogul is Robert Ballard. He is celebrating his 40th birthday and the 10th anniversary of Just One Touch Mobile Spa. And in my second life, I run Cole Media, handle communications, branding strategy, and Just One Touch is one of our clients. And so we have been trying to help them really get their name on the map after 10 years. But I mean, they didn't really need us because, you know, Robert has touched everyone from Kathy Hughes to Marvette Brito, you know, and on and on. So we're just kind of hanging out to celebrate all of that touching that's been going on. And it all started off with a test drive for SimplyRides.com of the new Land Rover LR4.